Hey everybody, it's Allie. Um, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Immersion Day and what the schedule was like and what we talked about a little bit and some of the key pointers that we were told during the classes from the psychologist. And I just want to show you some of the stuff I got. This little packet. Well, it's not really little. It's pretty big. And it's got all kinds of information on it about which vitamins you need to take and what you should be eating and some ideas of meal plans. Here's a supplement chart. Oh, it's a supplement shopping guide, sorry. And then there's a sample meal plan too, so it really gives you all kinds of information. Um, let's see. We got a schedule for Immersion Day. And it pretty much says my immersion day was 10 to 4:30. You check in, weigh in at the beginning, then there's a new patient orientation. And I'm not sure who she was. I got into the presentation late. She was a woman who had had the surgery before, but I think she was a doctor or a nurse or something like that. Then we met with the dietitian. She was great. And the lunch break, and then behavior change group with the psychologist, Dr. Greenberg. And then we sat with the same woman who did the new patient orientation, and she set us up for appointments that we needed for the rest of the time that were going to be coming before the surgery. There's just some key things that they pointed out during the classes that I wanted to share with you all. Um, Dr. Greenberg, the psychologist, said there's 4 mottos you pretty much have to live by after the surgery, but it's good to start your behavior modification now before it. So they're very simple, they're very easy, not in too in depth, but they're probably hard as far as mentally trying to get over them. You have to track food, you have to go to post-op support groups and pre-op support groups. To slow down your eating, they were saying to chew between like 10 and 20 times before swallowing, and then having some kind of normal, consistent activity. Um, you don't have to go out and work out for 3 hours a day. They're saying like half an hour walking or anything more than you normally do is perfect. And Dr. Greenberg also talked about a all or nothing attitude and how that's really bad to have. You have to be willing to accept the fact that you're going to make mistakes because you're human, and just because you have a cookie or an ice cream doesn't mean it's ruined the whole day. It means, yes, you had to slip up. Who cares? Have something healthy for lunch or snack or dinner and just learn from it. Um, you get to figure out why you're eating and what's causing the eating to be able to try and fix it. And that's one of the main goals that go along with the surgery. The surgery is just a tool. The rest of it is trying to figure out why you're eating. Um, why you're eating specific things, when you're eating them, what you feel when you're eating them. So the food tracking is a really great idea. It's really great to kind of write down what you're feeling when you're eating the foods, so you can kind of see patterns and see if you can relate any kind of food, eating, binging to how you're feeling at that time. Um, so yeah, it was great information. I've done a lot of research, so I knew a lot of it already. They went through the different procedures you could have. They did the lap band. They did the new procedure called the sleeve. Well, it's not really new, but insurance is just starting to approve it. And the sleeve, you should do some research on it if you haven't already. It's exactly like the right? Except there's no rerouting of the intestines. So you have the stomach, and you have the top of the stomach and the intestines. And what they do is they cut like 3/4 of your stomach out and pull it out all together. So you just have like a little piece of your stomach, and your intestines are still on top and on bottom. So there's no rerouting that at all. And they're saying that it's just as effective as a gastric bypass. Now, I was thinking about getting that surgery for a little while because it's less invasive. There's no rerouting of the intestines or anything like that. However, they take like 3/4 of your stomach out, and if anything ever happened, God forbid you get stomach cancer or anything, you pretty much be screwed because you've only got that little bit of stomach left, and the rest of it's just gone. Um, so I think I'm gonna stick with a gastric bypass surgery and just really try and work more, I guess, on losing weight and getting healthier. I'm having a hard time with it right now still. I gained 2 pounds in about 2 weeks since I went to the doctor, so it's really depressing. And I've been working out, not as much as I could be. I've been trying to eat better, but it's gonna be a lot of hard work, and I'm not really getting all kinds of support from my parents. Um, I think that's half of my problem. Is I know I can't do this without them, but I know it has to be done regardless of if they support me or not. So I gave my mom a book to read. It's a gastric bypass for dummies, like I showed you guys in my previous post. And she's been asking a lot of questions about it, but she's still got that attitude, like, well, do you really have to do it? Do you really know what you have to do? Like, do you realize how much work it's going to be? It's like, no, I don't realize how much work it's going to be. Sorry. Like, I'm just going to go and have my stomach cut open and my intestines rerouted, but I have no idea how much work I have to do. So it's really aggravating, and my dad too is kind of like being really closed off about it. It's like, well, you don't need surgery. You can just do it. You just have to work harder. So I'm taking them to a seminar this Monday. I think it's the 24th. So I'm hoping that will help them, kind of understand better why I'm doing it. But I feel like just in the past week or so, I've been getting a lot of resistance, even from people I work with. Like, I understand, like, they want questions answered, and like, but it's like I've been fat for 24 years. I mean, nothing's changed yet. It's not going to. And I'm doing this for me, and I just wish people would be more supportive about it. I'm not letting it deter me at all. It just every time I have to explain myself, it just reinstills why I want to have the surgery and how important it is to me and how much it's going to change my life. So with that being said, I just wanted to check on all you, see how you're doing, and just give you an update on the immersion day. And it really wasn't that bad. It was kind of long, but they gave us some great information, and it's something to look forward to, not to be nervous about. So I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you soon.